You are listening to Let's Go JoJo, the weekly JoJo's Bizarre Adventure podcast from Dynamite in the Brain and Secret of the Sailor Madness. On today's show, we have Anthony Askew.
Hello.
Dwayne Maloney.
Hello.
Niall Flanagan.
Lally, hello.
And me, Brian Smith. This week's episode, Death 13, Part 2. But first, the week in JoJo's news. Apparently something called Limit Battle has been added to JoJo's Bizarre Adventure Stardust Shooters, the Android, I think, iOS game that we can't play in this country or any other country apart from Japan, as far as I know. So I don't know what that is, because we can't enjoy it. But if you can enjoy it, it has been added.
Please, just send us an email, let us know how what's going on with that.
What is that thing?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And also, for the July PS3 DVR recordings, JoJo's was top again, beating out your Secret of the Sailor Madness. They beating out the Sword Art Online.
Oh wow, I didn't know.
They were beating out Sword Art Online and Terror and Resonance.
Well, if he had to be second to JoJo, then that's fair enough.
Yeah.
That's
That's understandable.
Well, people need something to listen to while they're like playing their video games. I think we're a fine choice.
And bottom was Hunter x Hunter.
Oh, at the bottom. Whoa,
That's harsh. Screw that list.
Well, maybe people watch that live. They don't bother recording it.
They better.
But yeah, the top three were Star Wars Crusaders, then Sword Art Online 2, then
Screw that list.
Terror and Resonance. And there you go. And the last bit of news is that Viz have scheduled the print release of JoJo's Adventure Part 1 and 2.
Excellent.
Right.
You're picking all those up.
Are the dates of these? Phantom Blood is February the 3rd next year. And Battle Tendency is November the 3rd next year.
God.
November
Bit
3rd.
of a gap, yeah.
Well, they'll both be digitally
Oh, it is. Yeah.
earlier,
right.
yes, because
Yeah.
next month Phantom Blood's digitally available, and
Yeah.
March next year Battle Tendency. But not for us. We don't get it, because I can't use that, as we mentioned before, I can't use that workaround.
Yeah.
Until we figure out another workaround.
Basically, Americans send us gift vouchers to use a Comixology so we can buy these, because I think that's the only way we'll be able to do it.
And that would
That
work,
is
would it?
Yeah, because you can't get gift vouchers for the UK site yet.
Yeah.
Okay.
So if people in America were to buy, you can't buy the gift vouchers with UK PayPal or UK cards, unfortunately.
Surely there's a way around that.
I'm sure there is. If you get there must be some sort of prepaid card in America you could get to buy that.
Yeah.
But rather than us spending any money, people can just buy us e-gift cards so we can buy the comics.
Oh, yeah. And we get that raw deal, and then they end up on there to go complaining, oh, the fucking Europe gets way better Blu-ray releases than us. Oh, shut the hell up. You get everything. You get everything you ever wanted.
Ever.
And that's the week in JoJo's news. So, now on to Death 13 Part 2. Too many numbers in that title.
It's a Death Part 13 too.
Yes.
Death 2 Part
Wow. This would be like a long saga.
You can't beat
Well,
that one
yeah.
motherfucker.
We maybe get to that next season. I think some of those arcs are going to go for quite a few parts. And I believe it's my turn to give a synopsis.
Way.
So, in this episode, Kakawin is still trying to convince the gang that something is up with that baby. He's not having much luck. Manish Boy thinks he's rumbled when he kills a scorpion with his safety pin out of his nappy, right in front of Kakawin. However, when he tries to show Joseph that the baby killed a scorpion, he can't find it. Where's it gone? So they're looking at him even more strangely. Joseph tries to feed the baby, but the baby refuses to eat. Then finally, Kakawin shows them the scar on his arm, and they all think he's completely lost it and has started self-harming. He goes to attack the baby with Hierophant Green, but Polnareff KOs him mid-attack. So they all go get some sleep. Now they've put to sleep their mad friend who can no longer accompany them on their journey. And Manish Boy finally gets the chance to kill these guys and also spit out the dead scorpion he'd been hiding in his mouth. The three of them wake up in the dream world. They are attacked by their charm points. So Polnareff gets attacked by his hair. Jotaro gets attacked by the chain on his jacket. And Joseph gets attacked by his hand. And then Death 13 shows up. Jotaro goes to attack it with Star Platinum, who appears. But it's only a fake Star Platinum.
Oh.
It's a dream one, because then Death 13 explains that the only way to bring a stand into the dream world is to have one summoned as you fall asleep. And then the viewer goes, we just saw that happen. And so Star Platinum is about to kill them when Hierophant Green appears and starts choking out the stand and therefore the baby.
Yep.
However, this is a cunning 11-month-old baby, and he throws the scythe to a giant cloud hand that he's formed, and slices both of them in two, both Death 13 and Hierophant Green. But it was a fake out. Death 13 is actually only the head and the arms and the scythe. The cloak has just got nothing underneath it. But it's fake. Another fake out. As Hekuin had turned him into his tapeworm form again, remembering that is a thing that it does, and takes control of the baby's body and forces it to heal the cuts on his arm. And then they all wake up, and everyone has forgotten what happened, except for Kakyoin, because he'd taken his stand into the dream world. And then, as revenge, he forces the baby to eat shit.
It's worse than we could have ever imagined.
There were several moments in this episode where I was like, oh no. One of them was surprisingly like the scorpion about to attack the baby. I was like, oh Jesus, because, a baby in peril, that's all.
I want to see that happen. It's horrible.
What? You want to see a baby get stung by a scorpion?
This isn't a normal baby. It's horrible.
It's still a baby. That's messed up. It's the ugliest baby I've ever seen, but it's still a baby.
Well, it is a serial killer.
Yeah. I guess. But I didn't want to see Kakyoin strangle a baby either. That's messed up.
He basically bullies the baby into being nice, and then as he's changing his nappy, he takes some of the baby's shit and puts it in his baby food.
Again, that was a very unnecessary censorship. It's like, I know what that is. There's no point in just making it black.
Maybe,
I just thought it was a big...
Maybe it was a black
turd. Like, I didn't even think it was censored. But that makes more sense.
Yeah, that baby was on the Guinness last night, so I'll tell you.
And because earlier in the episode,
I know what you're going to
tried
I
the
was
baby
so worried
food.
about that.
When Polnareff comes along and tells Joseph how he's going to give him a way to convince the baby to eat the food.
I was sure he was going to eat the food and go,
I was so convinced that was going to happen, given all the other toilet-related trauma that he's gone through.
Yeah, that'd be too much. Like, that might send him over the edge. Also, besides the two times Joseph going, oh my god,
holy shit,
holy shit. But the other best bit of this episode has got to be both Joseph knowing how to make baby food, because he's had a kid. I guess that makes sense. And Polnareff never having heard of baby food somehow. It's like, I'll try some. And he opens his mouth like a baby. It's like, open wide, Polnareff. He's like, ah. And he loves it. He loves the baby food.
Well, if I didn't get a chance to experience it growing up as a pauper in France, he was eating herbs and crap.
They just have wine in France for babies.
Oh, okay.
No turn for you until you finish your wine. Ah, shucks.
Wash that wine down with some wine.
Yeah, the other way I thought it was going to end is that they were going to point out that the baby had an incredibly poor plan. That they've crashed in the middle of a desert, and he's going to kill all the adults.
Yeah. How are you going to get out of this, baby? For a genius, you haven't really thought this through.
Well, he was demanding that Joseph hurry up,
and feed him.
It was in a monologue. One saying, "What? You're planning to kill these guys? We can't make demands of them. Come on." And
while they were asleep, and his stand was trying to kill them in the dream world, he'd wandered over to the pot and was feeding himself much like a baby, getting banana everywhere. And I was like, this baby cannot survive in the desert. He's so screwed. If he's successful, he's dead.
Yeah, they left out like a bit in the manga where where he just like, well, he's has the guys at his mercy in the dream world. He just sprouts up a cigarette and is smoking away. Yeah, he does. He just puffing like a cigarette.
Maybe that's like an underage smoking thing, because he's definitely underage.
Yeah, because they censored
everything else.
Joe
Taro
Taro
smoking. He's
Only the kind of plot relevant
significant smoking
can stay in there. Yeah.
Yeah, I think if you're underage, because somebody else was smoking and they weren't under 18, so they were fine to show smoking. But yes, you don't want to be encouraging newborn babies to start smoking.
I mean, like, imagine an 11-month baby saw that. They just happen to be watching JoJo's, as you do to your children. And they're just like, oh, I should take up smoking, because that's a thing a baby can think.
But what
also
if kids
murder
start,
people.
like, feeding their younger brothers and sisters shit? I mean, if they're willing to start smoking, then, what else?
That's true.
I'm going to say, I'm pretty sure that has probably happened to some children already without the encouragement.
It has. I could tell a story. It wasn't me. I'm not even going to go into I'm not even going to go into the story.
My good friend here, Hugo Araki, when we were kids.
No, it wasn't me. But yes, I have heard of it many times.
There's a childhood trauma coming to the fore here. Guys,
I gotta go.
Through his art.
Was it just me, or in the dream world when, we see them there and all of a sudden Kakyoin's there, and I thought, shit, his hair's gone grey.
No,
I know we have the different colouring in different worlds and like to build a suspense.
I think it was the colours changing when shit goes down.
Yeah, there is
different colour in the dream world.
Yeah, there's a release of him in in those colours, I believe.
Oh, is there really like a figurine or
yeah, if not out, if it's either out or coming out. I'm sure I've seen it.
He has grey hair in the opening sequence.
Yeah.
He doesn't have the bright pink hair.
Oh, so I think that looks really good. Like, it looks badass. I thought, like, has he been somehow so traumatized of this dream world that it, struck his hair white?
I like the thing as well of Joseph saying, he's like, hey, we're in a dream world. He's like, all right, I'm going to sleep, so...
Perfect.
Dreams are boring.
Polnareff getting annoyed that he's doing exactly the same things he did.
Just proving how stupid they both are, yeah. Wonderful.
It was great as well. Like, Kakyoin appears, he saves the day, and it's like, oh, Kakyoin, we're so sorry for thinking you were freaking out on us. And it's like, that's fine, that's okay, Polnareff. If it wasn't for you, I wouldn't have my stand out and wouldn't be able to save you guys. And then Polnareff's going, oh, shucks, really? And then I cut to him in reality, like in his sleep, is going,
the biggest, dopiest, shit-eating grin. Yeah, it's wonderful.
There's a lot of great funny faces in this.
Yeah, I thought they had a lot of better animation than some recent ones this episode.
Maybe they were saving up for it, yeah.
I loved how it got really totally like one Tom and Jerry cartoon or some crap when like the fake Star Platinum is there and just smashing his face in with a frying pan.
The fact that he's saying aura each time as he hits himself. Aura, smash.
I thought he was going to say something, but that's all he can say, even in Dream World version.
But there's one in the middle where he goes like, aura, as in, like, he kind of questioning, why am I doing this again? I don't know, bang, bang, bang.
I'm pretty sure one of the faces is supposed to look like Anpan Man as well.
Yeah. Oh, is that the round one?
Yeah.
Yeah, that makes sense. Okay.
Other great faces were when they're trying to feed Manish Boy, especially when they're trying to feed him the poop-laced baby food. He's just gurning, trying his best to not eat it. Oh, the contortions his face are doing are really great.
And it is pretty great when Hierophant Green appears behind him and goes, lally ho.
Oh, yeah. He is a badass in that episode, big style.
And the baby just thinks it's one of the clones, that it's like a mock Hierophant Green that he's made.
Do you not know where you left the fake ones in the dream world? He appears to have a lot of control over everything in the dream world.
Hey, Dwayne, it said lally ho, so it must be one of his.
Must be one.
It's like the only thing you need to do when you're like sneaking across enemy lines in World War II is just speak English in a German accent and you blend right in.
I miss Death 13. I miss him already. I miss that stand so much.
Well, he's not dead. He might grow up to be a baby in future JoJo's. I don't know.
Oh my god! I want to go into
the
future and see it. Oh my god! I do love that stand.
I'm glad they couldn't bring themselves to murder a baby. That would have been pretty bad.
Yeah, probably.
Even if it's a serial killer baby, that's not right.
How did, like, Dio convince him to help him? Like, how did he reason with a
How
baby?
did he find a baby that had a
How did he
stand
find a
that
baby
only
with a
appears
stand?
in dreams?
Yes.
There's a lot of questions. I guess he has the Joseph, the vision thing, so maybe he uses that for locating guys. I don't know.
Yes, probably, yeah.
Okay, guy.
He just gets a camera and hits it and goes, show me an evil baby that I can use. Find me the evilest baby out there. Preferably within flying distance of Egypt.
Yeah. Well, maybe like, Dio was learning about all the world countries since he's been lying at the bottom of the ocean by watching, like, old horror movies and stuff, and that's where he's getting, oh man, a guy can attack in dreams. That'd be great. A guy was like, well, I have a search right now on the old Polaroid, see what comes up.
And I forgot to mention at the end of the episode, we see them on the boat heading to Egypt, but Joseph is going in the wrong direction.
They're crossing the Red Sea, is it? Yeah.
Yeah. He tells them that they need to meet somebody who's going to help. It's essential to their plan.
I had to watch the preview for the next episode. I wish I hadn't. It shows too much.
Or does it?
Or does it? That is the question. But either way, I wish I'd never, watched that preview.
I mean, like, when they go to that island, you have to watch the preview. It's like, what is going to happen?
Oh, I know.
Who is this guy?
And I'm
Is he
still
possibly
excited. I'm
this?
still really excited.
Yeah, it'd be good. I bet a lot of people are wondering, they're going to the island now. I wonder, will this guy be like the sixth star from the intro sequence?
See, I wouldn't have thought that until you guys said it last.
Did I say that? Did I say that on recording before? I don't know if I did or
No,
not.
I thought it was on the record.
Last time.
No. What was it? Well, just in case I didn't say it, in the intro sequence, when it gets to the section where the guys are like shooting stars flying over the map, if you look in the bottom left corner of the screen, bottom right corner even, you see a little 6-star coming in, just sweeping in on the side.
A bit behind everyone else.
Yeah, so like, better got people thinking now, who's the 6th Stars Crusader?
See, I saw that when I first watched the show, but I didn't, think, that's going to be someone. I probably should have done, but now we know.
So, best episode ever, Anthony? Or...
I mean, for the potential that Polnareff was going to eat the shitty baby food, I think it shows it was funnier that he didn't, because the build-up, and that shows, we've established what could be. And I don't know, I think that just shows good development.
No, it's good comedic timing. It like leads you one way and then turns you in a different direction.
Exactly.
I'd say definitely the best character since Enya.
Yeah, that's fair. And I mean, like, that's high praise.
Since Hull Horse, Enya's nothing on Hull Horse.
What?
Hull Horse is great.
You shut the hell up. Enya is like anime's top granny.
Top granny.
Even though she's only a mother.
Hull Horse is where it's at.
Hull Horse could have, like, Sony's Wild Oats everywhere. He seems like the kind.
It's just stands it's a good power. I would.
His stand is gun.
Yeah, when he first shows up and he draws the gun, I had goosebumps.
This guy can summon like a medieval knight, or like a firebird. This baby, someone's literal Grim Reaper. This guy's power is a gun. That's
the magic bullet.
Well, you'll probably change your tune. You'll change your tune. There's going to be some guys coming up that you're going to be way more into.
I hope so. Oh. No, I'm excited. I'm excited where it's going. It's getting better and better. It's getting there.
Only 4 more episodes left.
Until when, exactly?
I don't think they've said yet.
It's going to be a long old wait. Oh yeah, it's a good thing Kakyoin doesn't have baby stand written on his arm forever now. That would have been awkward to explain to people.
Any identified features? Yes, he had baby stand written on his arm.
Yeah. Good luck getting a job after high school with that on your arm, you know.
He'd probably still be wearing the uniform, so nobody'd see it.
Yeah.
Well, yes, judging by other characters we see in later volumes, still wearing their school uniforms. Even after they've had children. Okay, I think that's the end of this week's episode. Let's go, JoJo. Be back here next week for Judgment Part 1. And in the meantime, check out our regular podcasts at secretofthesailormadness.blogspot.com and dynamiteinthebrain.com. Goodbye.
See ya.
Lally-ho!
Gotcha.
Although paintings on the tomb, I do the sand dance, don't you know? If they move too quick, oh, hey, oh, they're falling down like a domino. All the buzz are men by the now, they got the money on the bet. Go crocodiles, oh, hey, oh, snap your teeth on your cigarette. Born top with the hooky pop, say, hey, oh, hey, oh, hey, oh, hey, oh. Walk like an Egyptian.